No, 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 no! Real solution to farm coins with that level? Nah!
And let's be real, the only overpowered plant in that game was Cattail. So again, hopefully this will be the last time we're recording this. Am I actually using a power-up as intended for once?
Who knew that using an ability as intended could be so much fun?
Okay, this is...
Not as difficult as you make it out to be.
Yeah, I was going to say a slightly annoying shot, and I actually...
Realized what you were doing wrong.
Hold on.
I think jump laser would probably be the fastest way. Or suck up the beam guy. There's no reason to destroy the bottom path. Fireball is going to make these sections really quick.
Well, okay, I'll actually use Fireball then.
Or not.
No, I will. They're the ancient technique of screen scrolling. Ow. No, no, no! No!
Through the ancient technique of screen scrolling.
Okay, I did not think this through.
Slide kick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Slide kick. Now how do I get to that door?
Probably by going through that door.
That top door doesn't lead anywhere. Well, time to just take a leisurely flight across this level, whose name I have already forgotten.
Rainbow Resort.
Thank you.
Now the interesting thing about all these levels is that if you take the first letter of each level so far, and you put them back to back, and then you turn them in reverse, you get Roy G. Biv.
Nice.
It's interesting, but also simultaneously boring.
Yep.
But Kirby didn't have much lore to work with here yet.
This is just going to be a slew of mini-boss fights, isn't it?
Yep.
Well...
But hey, you're gonna get to use Crash on the next mini-boss fight.
Or I'll just accidentally use it right now.
Why though?
I didn't, don't worry.
And now you have Mike.
Which means I can do that 3 times.
Albeit to a lesser power.
I think this is more useful.
It's more useful in the long run, yeah.
Worth a shot. Thought it would deal more damage.
a good trick for fighting bonkers is stand on further away from the wall. When he runs right next to you, then you can run away and then you can suck up the star.
There you go. I'll just do what I did. It seems to get the job done. How many floors are in this dang tower?
A few more. I would not recommend using throw as an actual ability against mid bosses.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have no choice but to go in without any abilities.
Well, I would, use throw to press the minus button and start off with an attack.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, tower floors are getting smaller at least. Oh no.
Well, you tried.
This is not going to be good.
Remember, he does swoop, swoop, kids.
I had a plan, it just failed.
Ah.
I had a plan, it just relied on him doing something else. Well, time to use hammer against throw, so this is gonna be...
Melee against melee.
Except he's much stronger in melee.
And you tried slide attack instead of actually hitting him.
I thought slide attack could work.
Slide attack will never work on a mid-boss, no matter how much you want it to.
Kirby was holding a hammer though.
Yeah, but he doesn't use his hammer when he slides.
He's holding it in front of him. I had reason to believe it would work.
Let me guess, the D-pad made you inhale instead of jump over him?
Yep. Whenever I do anything wrong, just blame the D-pad. No, it's definitely the D-pad's fault. Let's see how long I can last in this fight with 1 health. My guess is...
Swoop.
I was gonna say 5 seconds. I was trying to jump there.
What?
Don't question it. I need all the help I can get.
It should do kids now. Else that threw him off. He wasn't intending to hit you, so it threw him off.
Okay. And again, this ability is completely useless on bosses and mid-bosses. Right?
Right.
Okay, probably 3 fights to go.
I'd say that went pretty well. It went really well. So you fought every mid-boss except the one mid-boss with a power-up you like.
Yes. I hate that. Just give me wheel.
The next level is just wheel.
Yes. If that is
that would be awesome, but I don't think so.
Yeah. It's just a giant racing game.
Kirby Air Ride 0.5.
0.5D.
Oh, it's your second favorite ability, sleep.
I'm tired just looking at these guys. And whatever. I don't need abilities. Okay, where's Laser?
Sounds like the name of a fictional sitcom.
Set on an alien world. It's Where's Laser?
Either that or a fictional reality show.
It's the parody of Where's Waldo?
Maxim Tomato.
Phew!
Oh, I see now why it's Rainbow Resort and what they're doing.
Thanks, Meta Knight. Sorry about killing you earlier.
It's like collection of all the places you've been to before. So now this is the ice level. Oh! I didn't know.
You'd have no reason to suspect I would be that stupid. Yes, I did almost die in the exact same way twice. Also, why do the parasols explode? Are they made with dynamite or something?
What, you're telling me your parasols don't explode when you're done using them?
I'm pretty sure mine doesn't. Only 99% sure though. I mean, are you ever truly done using an umbrella?
Just
Wheel! Or,
Ball.
no.
Ball.
No.
Worse wheel.
Wheel 0.5.
0.5D. See, those are the flowers in the earlier level I was talking about.
Yeah, these aren't weird.
I mean, their stems are the same color as the sky.
No, they're the same colors as the mountains in the background.
Don't you know the sky is made of mountains? You've used it twice and you're probably the best ball user ever. What? Oh no, no, no! No! Yes!
I am also great at copy abilities.
No! No!
Whatever, I'm taking sword.
You're gonna lose whatever you get permanently in the next thing anyways. Man, they really want you to use ball, huh?
No, it's a test. Can you get through the most annoying enemies in the game? Can't believe I got wheel at random there.
Oh yeah, I forget. Kirby games have a habit of the last world having one level that has every level in every enemy in the entire game.
So this level has absolutely no other purpose than just being like, hey, remember all those enemies you fought?
Yep. But it also serves the purpose of, hey, you can use this if you want a specific ability but can't remember what room you got it in.
How?
Iframes and magic.
Mainly magic. Oh no.
Shatso.
I mean, really, what was I supposed to do there?
Probably destroy it with a copy ability and then run past before the Shatso lands.
Fair enough. But really, there was nothing I could do there. That didn't have every enemy in the game. I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the wheel guys.
Maybe that's just how I got. Maybe wheel is so good that I got it. I thought it was. I got it. It was from a mix though, with wheel. When I did the mix, it was with wheel.
You'll use the wheel to get the wheel.
Yes. This game really wants you to have Crash for this level. I wonder why.
We'll wonder no longer.
Yes! I really wish you could jump with wheel.
Of course.
Wait, what?
Oh, look at the patterns of the stars. That one's gonna push you down. Well, On the bright side, you're gaming over, so you have to restart.
And refight Wheel!
I'd say from here on out, Kirby games get better, but
That's a lie.
it's subjective.
So anyway, let's go back to talking about Plants vs. Zombies.
From like 3 videos ago.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first game had a fun mix of difficulty. Like, it never felt too hard or too easy. And the achievements were really fun and actually visible. Like, you could see these fun little goals, like try to get 8,000 sun in one stage, which really, that was just a time-consuming level.
Yeah. There's the starfruit seeing stars. That was
Minigame.
I was gonna say it's really infamous for the fact that no. Infamous for the fact that if you get the right strategy, you can just use it to farm coins forever.
I prefer farming in Last Stand.
Yeah. The only problem is the enemies are never strong enough that you could actually get good coins, so the only real solution to farm coins with that level? Nah! Why does that keep happening?
The game hates you.
The only real way to farm coins in that level is to use,
Marigold.
Marigold, yeah.
Which is how you farm coins in Last Stand as well. And let's be real, the only overpowered plant in that game was Cattail, and even that was kind of glitchy.
Yeah. You could only use it in 2 levels. Which luckily, most like Last Stands and whatever were, where you could use Cattail.
Yeah. Thank goodness for that. I have lost more lives in this specific pit than any other pit in the game.
That describes like one thing in the entirety of Star Allies. That game is so easy. Like, I saw one guy say they lost 2 lives during the entire playthrough, and they were both to pits when he wasn't paying attention. And yeah, you can get like 300 lives within like 5 minutes of opening the game for the first time.
Yeah. I think it's time I finally get good at this game.
Yes, you will definitely be getting good at this game and not someone else playing for you.
Yes, totally.
You would never be so dishonest as to have someone else play a level for you because you can't beat it.
And as long as I can make it past that pit, I'll be happy. Like, I can probably beat the rest of this game eyes closed. It's just I can't get past that pit. Gravity.
It's a good thing you thought to shoot that guy from across the pit instead of let him hit you when you get close enough.
Yeah, that seems obvious in hindsight. I probably should have done that a couple game overs ago. Or just lure him out so he moves. That works too.
Until he kills himself by falling in that pit or whatever he just did.
Yeah.
And doing that several times throughout the level. That's also pretty smart of you.
And if it works once... Yay! Finally.
Good job for you.
Very legitimate gameplay there. You totally didn't steal footage from a task.
Imagine if someone saw that and didn't know that we were, doing what we just did.
You'll be wondering why my skill is so inconsistent at this game.
Honestly, they're probably not going to make it this far in the video. The average watch duration is like 3 minutes.
So, hi, if you managed to get this far,
Good job.
yeah, I'm impressed.
Now, do you recognize this?
How could I? This is definitely from the previous game. I think I died in this pit.
If you haven't before, you will now.
No, I managed to survive. Barely.
I like how they also changed the UI to be black and white, but they didn't change Kirby.
Oh, yes.
Probably just didn't want to have to redraw all of his sprites in black and white. Of course, I don't actually know how sprites work, so especially in these old games.
You know, I don't think they intended for me to have wheel. Just a thought.
They intended for you to die.
Yes. Yeah, they definitely did not intend for wheel.
Now my question is, King Dedede probably set up these levels, right?
Yeah.
So, why did he build a reference to a game that he shouldn't know exists? It's like,
And how would he forget? Did he just have serious brain trauma after our last fight?
did he know that Kirby's Dream Land was in black and white? Did he see black and white, and when this game came out, he was like, "Whoa, is that color?"
Okay.
Oh, I remember
So,
that guy.
What it was, this is a nightmare. This is...
A Nightmare in Dreamland?
Yes. So this is actually more like a dream within a dream within a dream, etc., 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 almost to infinity.
I'm guessing you don't get the Nightmare in Dreamland reference?
Wasn't that another game?
Yes, it's a remake of this game.
So anyway, that's why this is in black and white. This was just a dream King Dedede had.
He dreamt the entire first game. The entire Kirby series is just a dream a random penguin has.
Yes.
About someone else.
About someone else killing him.
What if it was all a dream? The most generic theory out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's generic because there's nothing to prove it wrong.
You can't prove a negative, but like you also can't prove a positive. And like, how does it affect it anyways? Because if it's fiction, it's fiction. What does it matter if the characters are real within their own universe?
Well, simple. If the characters are real within their own universe, that means that actions have consequences. For instance, Kirby can't just kill everyone.
Okay, don't go through that door. Instead, go through the moon.
Oh yeah, the moon!
Not sure what that was supposed to do, but whatever.
It lets you go to the other worlds.
Not sure why you had to press a button to do that.
Because.
All the previous levels just kind of did it for you.
Yep. Well, anyway. Is this it? The final level?
The Boss King Dedede.
Okay, let's see. How many hits will it take?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Favorite attack?
Ooh.
Made a great comeback.
Yes, and he's using it again.
Oh yeah, he can fly now. No, the funny thing about this lore is he's a normal king penguin, right? And he got jealous of Kirby, so he learned to fly. He taught himself how to fly.
As you do.
Because he got jealous of Kirby.
Yes, that makes complete sense. I see nothing wrong with that. Okay. Definitely going to lose once.
Now remember, you can always use a copy ability to make this easier.
No.
After all, you did unlock the ability to go back to previous levels.
Okay. Which world had wheel in it?
When he runs at you with a hammer, he's gonna stop and smack right where you are, so...
Just slightly...
Wait for him to stop, and then you could,
jump. I figured that much out on my own. If we don't count those hits I took early on, I think I'm doing pretty good. Eh, whatever. I'm good with this.
Oh! You tricked you.
I'm still good with this. Just gonna run over to here. I take back what I said, I am no longer doing good. I think I did okay for my second attempt.
Yeah. I would seriously go back to a museum, though, because copy abilities will just deal so much more damage than spit attacks.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a fact, but I'm still not going to do anything about it. I don't need to use a copy ability. If I game over, I'll consider it.
King DDD comboing you.
Yep.
That one you can't blame the D-pad for. Nor that one.
I still don't need a copy ability. This is going to be the actual attempt, though.
You're telling me this times before you weren't trying?
I'm just learning his patterns. See, look, I'm doing pretty well. Okay, fine. If it'll make you happy, after this attempt, if I lose, I'll use copy abilities. He doesn't have a second phase, right?
He does not know.
Okay,
You were
fine.
so close.
Grab sword.
Of course, just using your sword for extra damage at the beginning.
Yes. See? Now I'm doing much better.
Ooh.
You know what? Whatever. This is fine.
Yes! You have defeated King DDD.
Oh, game continues.
Oh, you skipped the cutscene that's important.
Oh.
Basically, Kirby put the star rod in that thing, then that giant ball escaped from the Dream Fountain, and King DDD inhales both Kirby and the star rod and spits them into the sky. You might recognize this, several of these attack patterns from Return to Dreamland's final boss, the Lord Starcutter phase.
Nice. Well, I think I'm doing pretty good. What do you mean I need extra lives?
Well, this guy has a second phase. Also, if you don't defeat him in time, you die. Because you are currently falling to the ground.
Oh. Well, I still think I'm doing pretty good.
You thought you were doing pretty good. Don't stay in the middle. Good job. Oh.
Ah, no.
Well, let's see if you have to refight King DDD.
No.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay, keep watching.
No. I don't need the lore. This is a Kirby game.
Kirby games are all about the lore.
This is the second game in the series. It's not about the lore yet.
The past 10 years of Kirby, a lot of the gameplay has been super boring because the games are obsessed with the lore.
The one button on this Wiimote is going to be unusable after this game.
Pretty sure I used it to beat this game. So have you ever heard of cheddar cheese? Not the food, the Wii remote.
No?
Okay, so basically, the idea when they first came up with the Wii was, let's make a game console that can use this motion control stuff that we bought this patent for.
Okay, there we go.
So they also decided, let's be able to draw on the screen like a, like we're going to do with a DS. So they came up with the idea for a rod Wii remote that you would be able to hold and point at the screen and whatever, and use the motion control sensors with.
Okay, so now what?
Now you're fighting his second phase. So anyways, they came up with cheddar cheese, which is a round disc with 4 buttons. So he's going to expose a part of his body, the little tornado bit underneath his cape.
Okay, shoot the tornado bit. Got it.
Yep.
If I can reach it. If the game will let me shoot. So why was this guy in the dream fountain thing again?
Well, they haven't really explained it until after the credits, and I kind of don't want to spoil it because I hated when I had several games spoiled to me.
Just tell me.
But if you fail to beat the game, then I'll explain it to you.
Well, I'm definitely going to lose this attempt. $100 subscriber special, everyone!
I've already got 100 subscriber special planned.
The special 100 subscriber special that you didn't know you were making. It's 2 videos.
It'll be my 99 subscriber special.
Yes.
Of course, this is all assuming that we'll still be able to record together by the time we reach 100 subscribers.
Yeah, that is not a guarantee.
No guarantee we'll even reach 100. You'd have to jump a little bit for that.
I'm trying, the game just didn't let me.
It's called lag. If you input on a frame that they don't know exists, then the input gets deleted as well.
I am trying very hard right now.
Alright.
Time for me to get good at this game. This game is unfair at times on the Wiimote.
It's unfair at times on any remote.
Pretty sure this would be much easier if just the 4 directional buttons could be used instead of, well, a D-pad.
4 directional buttons.
Yeah, like on a Switch, on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh. Maybe.
'Cause that way you can't accidentally press up when you're just trying to go left or right.
I have yet to see one who can outsmart a bullet. Hey, sniper.
Woo! If I get a game over here, do I have to refight the first phase?
Yes, the rephase does have to be... First phase has to be refought if you game over.
Oh no.
Hey.
Okay, he's almost dead. He's almost dead.
Hey, brother. There's another... I don't know the words. Hey, sister. Da, 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 da. Oh, and if the sky was falling down for you, there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do.
Woo! Finally! That was close.
Close as in 3 hits and 1 game over.
Yes.
So now we get to understand the context of why that guy was there. After he explodes a portion of the moon and Kirby escapes the explosion.
Kirby tanks the explosion.
Yep. Kirby fought to find the star rod. But King Dedede did not mean any harm. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring and tried to cause pain in the people. Dedede foiled the nightmare
You know, I'm pretty sure
by hiding the star rod
if
from him.
King Dedede was just like, yo, there's a nightmare in the star rod.
Dedede helped Kirby to beat the nightmare. Now everyone's dreams will return. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. So, like I said, in the pamphlet, he tries to explain to Kirby, oh, I did this so that... And Kirby's like, shut up!
Why did he throw away the star rod? Oh,
He has really good aim.
okay.
You may not, but he does.
Fair. Well, anyway,
That was Kirby's Adventure.
I think I prefer the first game.
Really.
It was less pain.
Well, the first game did have better plans, but... And this is, what you could do if you were good.
It had throw.
And look, Kirby has the bye-bye copy ability.
What does it do?
Simple. It makes you turn off the game.
Just cut the recording off at this point.
Epic Mickey next week.